what can Golden Leaf do to help keep agriculture North Carolina's #1 driver of the economy? And how do we make sure that we stay competitive nationally and internationally? And so we started looking into it, talking with a number of folks in the ag community about, is there a statewide agricultural plan that focuses on this type of thing? And there was not.
NC Ag League is something that is direly needed right now. This is a chance for us to bring all the agricultural leadership together and talk about the pluses, the minuses, but identify what they are ahead of time. You know, it's always better to have a plan. Making a stab at writing a strategic plan for the future of agriculture in this state is wonderful.
We've gone through a year of trying to figure out what are the problems, what are the issues, and we've come up with a list of those. Some of the things we've talked about in Farm Bureau, farmland loss, how do we address that going forward, and markets, and how do we get newer and better markets for our farmers.
Our education system, how do we continue to attract our young people and our adult learners into the agriculture space and into that community, which is very different than it used to be. There's a lot of technology and a lot of innovation that's occurring. So what do we need to do in our education and talent supply systems to align the demand for the skills that are needed to continue to grow our agriculture and agribusiness industry?
We moved into phase 2, and phase 2 of that is, how do we do that? So there are now working groups of people from the ag community, academia, private sector, public sector that are working on a number of different opportunities in that strategic plan to develop that path forward.
There'll be a very specific recommendation. It'll be a very tangible plan along 5 or 6 different categories about what we need to do to lead the world. And that plan will become part of the North Carolina Chamber's annual advocacy plan going forward, working with the Farm Bureau, working with the farming community and others to advance those priorities.
It changes over time. Certainly it'll have to be updated, but at least there's that initial roadmap of what the future can be and should be.
I think all of us at some point step back and go, why am I doing this? And you're doing it for your kids, you're doing it for the next generation. And where's the future in that? I think that's where I want to encourage our ag community to think about, there is a future in agriculture in North Carolina. We're going to get a plan together, we're going to work that plan, and we're going to have a way to keep our families on the farm.